Welcome to Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns. Well, it's Tammy Talks Tuesday again, and I decided to do Tammy Talks Tuesday downstairs in my in my painting room. Yipper dipper doo. So that's what I'm doing. So, I have some questions, but they're gonna wait from different spots. They're gonna wait till next Tuesday. Because I want to talk about something else and tell you about my weekend as well. So, first thing, it's getting really hard to sell dolls lately. Got dog hair on my sweater. Because there are a lot of scamming sites out there, and people are getting scammed like crazy. People are ordering dolls and not getting dolls. They're they're getting something that comes in that isn't what they had seen in the photo, things like that. So some reborn artists have changed from calling them reborns to artborn, which cool. I was thinking I might add that. I'm going to keep the reborn name on my Tammy Tiny Tots Reborns, and then I'm just going to put / artborn artist is what I think I'll do. Anyway, so I was thinking on telling you some little tips on what to watch for in regards to these scammer type sites. Now, if you see a site, for instance, that has a doll for sale, like, do your research. Really do your research. Like, for instance, if you see a Saskia for like under $100, well, go to McPherson's, because McPherson's is a legit reborn kit dealer. And look, and on McPherson's site, you'll see that they're selling the kit for $100, $109. So how can someone sell an already made Saskia for $100? Under $100, when it costs more than that just to make the kit. So, you've got to think that way. As well, here's what I do personally. When I'm looking at Reborns, if I see a page, like let's say it's called All Reborns. Let's just say that's the name of it. I don't know. I'm just using a random name that I made up. And you see that on the top of the page. And then they've got like 50 dolls listed. All in rows. All different squares with each photo. But when you look at all those photos, not one of the photos have the same background. Not one of them are taken with the same quality of camera. Things like that. Those are simple little clues that they're pictures taken from other artists. Because if you go on to Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns on Facebook and you look at my page, you will see that on my page, you get pretty much the same camera quality of my photos, and pretty much you will see like the same toys, like what do you call them, props in my photos. My photos all have the same type of quality. you know, none of them look professional and then other ones don't look professional, or some look way professional and then others don't look quite as professional. That is a sign that they're stealing photos from different people that have taken their photos, and like have stolen them offline, you know? And it's kind of obvious. Like, you just have to really pay attention to that kind of thing. I know it's so hard when you're new, because I mean, I was new. I know exactly what it's like. At first, I never bought babies online. I just waited for a doll show, but that was because I was lucky enough to have a doll show that came to my city every year. So I could do that and only buy, you know, from people like that. Plus, I have made friends in the Reborn community as well that I can just buy from. Stuff like that. It is really hard. I know it's so hard, and I feel so bad for all these people that have been ripped off. But if you see, like right now, I have babies on sale that are cheap. Okay. And it's because, one, I want to give people deals as best I can. But two, reason I've lowered my prices, to be honest, is nothing's selling right now. Like, dolls are not selling very much. So I thought, well, I'll have a little Christmas sale. After Christmas, the prices will go up. But I'll have a little Christmas sale now and then see how it goes. If I don't sell them, then that's okay. I have a doll show, a table at the doll show in April here in London. So I can just put the dolls for sale at the doll show. No big deal. So, anyway, so that's that about this new, name change that you might see on my channel. That'll be Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns Artborn Dolls, because that way people will know that I am a legit artist, that I make dolls. I don't, you know, I don't buy bad kits. I only purchase my kits from legitimate Reborn dealers. I only buy my kits from McPherson's. Like, pretty much. That's it. Just McPherson's. I mean, unless one of my reborning friends happen to have some kits, a kit that they have for sale, and I really want to make that kit, then yeah, I'll buy that kit. But only from people that I actually already know, sort of thing. I won't buy from anyone else. So right now, I'm not giving tips on painting because I don't think I have enough experience to do that kind of thing yet. But right now all I'm doing is just like my base coat on the kit, just to give it its first layer. This is the Lucy kit I'm working on right now. And I also have a Tink kit to work on. But I'm working on Lucy right this very minute. But yeah, so anyway, I wanted to tell you about my weekend. So I went to Vaughan Mills Mall this weekend, which is a big mall in Toronto. Well, outside of Toronto, not really in Toronto. It's in Vaughan Mills, but Vaughan Mills is kind of like a suburb of Toronto kind of thing. So we went there on Saturday and with my daughter, and she was meeting up with her best friend, and John went with us. So John and I decided just to wander off and do our own thing. We just meet up with Jess whenever they were ready to leave and go home. So anyway, John and I had a lot of fun. John really enjoyed the mall and seeing Bass Pro Shop, because that's the best store in the whole place. I'm a fishing person. So yeah, I really love that store. Anyway, John really enjoyed it. So we were coming through the mall near the end, or I read it when we first got there. And there was a booth thing for these straighteners that are like really expensive, like $350. Anyway, so they offer you to curl your hair or straighten your hair with these flat iron straightener things. And I was like, no, I wasn't gonna do it. And then John's like, oh, let them do your hair. He thought that it'd be cool for me to get my hair curled and then be able to walk around the mall with my hair curled. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I do it. As you can see, my hair has been sort of semi-straightened. I straightened it yesterday, so today it's going a little, like I have a little bit of natural curl to my hair, but not much. Anyway, so on Sunday, we had a Christmas party with John's sisters, and I wanted to do my hair in the same type of curls that from when we went shopping on Saturday. So I decided to try and do it myself. The girl even let me do it at the mall, So I'm trying to curl my hair. Oh my gosh, it would not work for me. Couldn't get it to work. Couldn't remember how she taught me to do it. I thought I remembered, but it didn't work the way it did when I did it at the mall. So I was getting really frustrated and upset, and I'm pretty much crying. Regretting that at this point, I'm regretting spending because it cost me $120 for this straightener. And now I'm at the point of where I'm regretting that I even bought it. And I'm kicking myself in the butt, basically. And, yeah. So then my daughter, I phoned my daughter and I'm all upset. And she's like, I'll be over in 10 minutes, she said. Because she was going to the same Christmas party. She says, I'll just bring my stuff, my clothes over to where, to put on at your house. And she said, and I'll come and do your hair. I'm like, thank you. So she came over and she helped me curl my hair. Because I was having a heck of a time doing it myself. I was like, oh, it was so frustrating. I'm telling you. I was almost in tears. It was bad. It was a total meltdown. I just need to sit and practice. I need to practice with it when I'm not trying to get my hair done for something in particular to go to. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So that's what I'm going to do at some point is curl and stuff my hair. I curl and curl and curl my hair over and over and over until I get it figured out. So, yeah. So that was one thing. We took Elena to the Christmas party, the family Christmas party, to meet all her aunts, her great aunts and great uncles. And she had a blast playing with all of her cousins. Yeah, she really enjoyed playing with the girls, and the boys too. The little nephews were so cute. They'd lay on the floor and let the little girls all climb on them. And we were at the Mandarin, which is pretty bad. We kind of let the kids. The room we were in, with all the tables we were in, had pretty much cleared out. We were the last group left in the room. So it didn't really matter what the kids were doing. We weren't disturbing other patrons. We were the only ones in the room at that point. So, yeah. So, yeah, that was my crazy busy weekend. Elena looked so cute. Liz gave me, my friend Liz, we all know who Liz is, Reborn Mama, 2017. Anyway, Liz gave me this beautiful little dress, and it was Ruby's when Ruby was Elena's age. And it's a beautiful little Christmas dress. And she gave it to me for Elena to wear this Christmas. And it fits her beautifully. She looks so stinking cute in it. And like, we got so many comments at the Mandarin for, oh my gosh, look how adorable she is. And then I went to Once Upon a Child and I bought her these little black boots. And they just looked like absolutely perfect with the dress. It was amazing. It was just a nice whole entire nice set. Like, just all went well together, her whole outfit. Little red velour dress with white collar and white trim around the wrists. And oh yeah, so cute. She just looks so cute. So you can hear my dog, I'm sure, tink tink tinking on the floor walking around. You probably hear him crunching earlier in the video. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, this is the Lucy kit that I'm working on right now by Tina QE. It's I got it from McPherson's, which I'm really glad I got it when I did, because the lady who ordered this baby, like that I'm making this baby for, she had asked a couple months ago for me to, if I could make this baby, and I said yep, no problem. But she didn't need it until the end of December, so I decided to finish her, or do her in, I don't want that one. But yeah, so I'm so glad I bought her when I did, because now you can't, her kit's not available. Same as the Jack that I have for sale. His kit's not available anymore. You can't buy his kit. Like, it's still listed that, like, they're gonna get more, but it's been a while, like quite a while. It's been like all summer that you have not been able to get his sculpt at all. So yeah. So my Jack kit, I have him for sale. I made him originally for the doll show that we don't like to talk about, because it turned out to be a big scam type of doll show for the artists, not for people that came to the doll show. People that came to the doll show had like a lot of the people came, they had a wonderful time, which is great. But it was a scam for all the artists that paid for booths. But anyway, I made Jack for the contest at that doll show. But the one thing they didn't tell anybody was that, like, you were going to be competing against, like, I would be in the beginner level with Jack, like, because I'm a newer artist, and I competed against, you know, women that have been painting for like 10 years, and there's no way someone who's newer could compete against someone who has been literally painting for 10 years. So there was no way I was going to beat someone who had way more experience than me. So I didn't win, but I had fun entering. A lot of people commented or complimented my baby. He turned out really nice. Yeah, so anyway, there we go. I got one layer on this kit so far. Just a basic skin kind of tone, basic layer to start out with. So, yeah, I think, okay, so I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Really get sidetracked when I'm painting. I think that's all I was going to chat about was my weekend. Yeah, so I'm going to save up the questions that some of you wonderful ladies left me last week, and some left on Instagram. So I will do that at some point, like next week on Tammy Talks Tuesday. I probably won't paint on Tammy Talks Tuesday, just so that I can actually focus more on what I was talking about. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Sorry this video went on so long. And yeah, don't buy a $200 or $300 hair straightener curler thing just because they make it look so easy when they show you how to use it. It's not that easy once you go home. Well, smile everyone, and share a smile with a friend. Bye-bye.